Welcome to Reynolds Razorback Stadium, where they have been calling the Hogs since early in the morning in anticipation of this showdown we have coming. We're really looking forward to this matchup. You've got a team that's made its way into the top 25, now trying to pass an all-important road test. As we'll see, the number 15 team in the country, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on another team from the SEC, the Arkansas Razorbacks. 48 Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. The Razorbacks will put total leather to crank us up. Coming out with it, it's Henderson. First down for this offense. Leaves it with the back. Works his way ahead for 3. They'll spot it at the 18.
I'll tell you, this is a running back who's very, very dangerous, and the defense did a good job getting him down there. But they got to do a great job game tackling, because this is a guy that can break tackles and turn those types of plays into home runs.
They go to the draw. And he'll pick up the first down after a tough run there. If you're going to play Bama tough, you're going to find out really early if you can handle the running game.
Yeah, they're going to check your chin. I mean, they're going to come in and they're going to give you a steady diet of it. Even when they've had great quarterback play and spread the ball out, it's still a physical principle. They're going to make you stop the run. If you can't stop it, it could be a long game.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, you see the defense make a big play there in the RPO, and they're doing it because they're starting to load the box. If you're the play caller offensively, you might want to think about having your quarterback keep the ball and then try to throw it downfield.
Oh, and they'll try to catch him with a pass. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection.
Missed opportunity on offense. QB and receiver just not on the same page there.
They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. Caught over the middle. It's Bernard. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on third down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more, but sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
And here's a fumble way behind the line. It's as if that ball had a magnet going back to the offense. How in the world did they keep it? On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Able to make his way past the sticks for the first down, and the time is going to drain out here in the first quarter. And now a fresh set of downs for this offense. Dropping back, it's Milrow. Using the quick game. Makes the catch and knocked down. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Well, he comes up with the reception, but not a lot of room to run after that.
Yeah, and I like the QB doing this. I mean, I'm going to find ways to give him the football and see if he can make a miss. And I'm going to bet most of the time that my guy is a little bit more athletic than that defensive guy. Defense won this battle, but I like trying to get this guy the ball in space.
Quarterback wants to throw on second down. Setting up the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. Hand off from the shotgun. Bulls his way forward. And Shore tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. We'll take a quick break here. 2 minutes to play in the first half. This offense has moved into plus territory, and they want to keep the heat on. They'll go for it on fourth down. And it's incomplete, a missed opportunity.
And listen, I have no problem being aggressive on fourth down, but the consequences are that now you got to have your defense go bail you out. So you started the game trying to be aggressive. Well, defense, you got to get my back now.
On first down, here comes this offense. He'll pull it down and run. He found a little opening and got loose. They couldn't stop him in the backfield, so a solid pickup there.
Yeah, he does a really good job being decisive, getting downhill, being a great runner. And guess what? You know how easy offense is when you get me at second and short, second and medium. Everything in the playbook is open to me.
And the Razorbacks want to move quickly. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. When up top on second down, that leaves them needing a yard here on third down. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down.
Third and short like that on your own side of the field, you're just looking for a quick hitter. You're trying to get the ball out of your hand quickly, but the timing completely off there for the offense, and the ball falls incomplete.
They are backing up their pregame words. Their first drive of the game, fourth down in their own end, and they're going for it. Trying to make magic with his feet. On the move at the 30. Slippery slide, find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Arkansas! And the PAT makes it 7-0. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And he finished things off racing 53 yards for 6. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And he's going to run it back. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. offense rolls onto the field. That fourth down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and everybody wants to go for it on fourth down. Everybody wants that, but your defense sometimes has to bail out your decision-making. We decided to go for it. We didn't get it. The defense, Jesse, didn't come up big and prove me right.
Yeah, not complimentary football, no doubt. But look, this offense has been in these situations before, so you've got to come back out here, take the field. It's a fresh set of downs, brand new drive. Let's go out and execute with some points on the board.
That incompletion leads to second down and 10. Wants to throw. It's Milroe. Got it set up on the outside. Got room at the 35. He gets it past the first down marker, and a really nice job to set up that screen and move the sticks. Quarterback checking off. Trying to find his man on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Williams. Flying out to the left. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. And once he found some daylight, it was time to make a house call.
Yeah, and the passing game comes through, man, and we need more of that in the second half. An extra point away from tying this football game. You trailed a little bit in the first half, stayed calm. If this passing game can continue to heat up, look out in the second half.
Lining up for the PAT. Splits the uprights. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And they cap things off with a big play up top going 63 yards to the house. So they got the touchdown, now going to put it in the hands of their defense to finish off this half. He'll bring it out. It's Anthony. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop on that return at the 22. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. Jesse, a very productive drive last time wound up with a touchdown.
Yeah, mixing and matching play calling.
He lets one fly deep. And he makes the grab at the 20. And he'll take it in. They couldn't get him on the ground. Touchdown, Razorbacks.
Man, I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
They got the late touchdown on the board, now about to kick it away and hoping the defense can keep them from answering. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
But you've also had some miscues on offense, a big part of why you're losing the game right now. I'd take it into halftime, make my adjustments, and come out ready in the second half.
Yeah, I'm going to take it into halftime too, Paul. But I'm trying to put some points up right here. Be aggressive, set the tone, be like, hey, listen, this is what you're going to get in the second half, so find something really quickly you can go to.
Now on second down for this offense. To the air, it's Milroe. Dumps it off in the flats. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a first down.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes too. He is a versatile back.
Comes out throwing on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Williams. They'll get him stopped at the 45, but it's a big 15-yard pickup and a first down. He wants to throw. Fires to the right. He's got it. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just enough time for one final play in this half. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Let's it fly. Oh, and it's picked off. Threw it right into the teeth of double coverage. Got room on the return. And he's dragged down after the interception, and that's how we'll close out the first half. Ready to start the second half. Alabama will kick it off. Fielded in the end zone. It's Anthony. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. Wide receiver now comes in motion. With jet sweep pass. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. The Razorbacks are in the hurry up. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
In halftime in this locker room, there's a lot of positive things to talk about. You got the lead, but you know what else will be positive, Palmer? Get the running game going early in this second half.
You're absolutely right here, and I think this coaching staff is going to try to put this game on the offensive line a little bit. Let these guys take this thing over, be physical, and push this defense around.
Hit the afterburners, kid. The 20. 10. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Arkansas.
This guy is officially a problem. His second receiving touchdown of the game. Nice job by the offense. Dude, if I've got a matchup I like, continue to pick at it until they stop.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. From back of the end zone, he'll bring it out. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse. He fires back across the field, and it's intercepted. That's a live ball. Well, the offense ought to go buy a lottery ticket because that ball somehow bounced right back to them. They'll keep it.
Out of all the ways to get a first down, that's how the offense chose to do it. I mean, make the mistake, throw the interception, Palmer, but heads-up play, force the fumble, and recover it. First down.
And, David, you know the quarterback's counting his lucky stars. That was a bad decision. That should be the defense's ball. Luckily, they fumble it. His teammates get it back to give him another chance.
This defense is heating up. They got an interception the last possession. You could tell breaking on the football really, really well, seeing where the quarterback's throwing it, going to try to get it. Got another hand on it. Almost had another interception.
All right, for this offensive line now, you've got to gear up. You've got to really start to hone in, understand that if you don't start playing better and you don't start giving this quarterback time, trailing in the second half, needing to throw, you're not going to have a chance to win.
At the 35, he's loose. Can anyone catch him? At the 20. Touchdown tie. And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching him.
Man, this guy is such a weapon because he's so dangerous if he gets into the second level. Great vision, and then David shows you the speed.
Just straight wheels, erasing angles. A lot of times when you're chasing guys that are so fast like this, you're like, I got him, I got him. No, I do not. What a big, long touchdown run. Pad those stats, young fella.
And with the extra point, they're down a touchdown, 21-14. The kickoff team out there and ready to go. He'll bring it out. It's Anthony. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. Jesse looking to take it down the field for back-to-back touchdowns.
I think it's really important for them moving forward, too, to have a lot of balance, right? You want to be able to keep this defense guessing, Paul.
Yeah, and you got me searching for answers after that last drive. You stack another drive on top of this, their defense's heads are going to be spinning all over the place.
He had the perfect play to open the drive, and now they'll snap it again from the 38. This is a designed run. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
I'm not sure what the quarterback saw in that one, but that was a very quick decision to take off and run with it and try to get his offense some positive yards.
Running game worked on 1st down. Let's see if they go back to it on 2nd down. From the gun, running back on the move. Smashes through. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Looking for a man. It's Green. Avoids pressure. And the defense is there. He got away for a second, but not for long as they knock him down for a loss.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter of play. The score, Arkansas 21, Alabama 14.
Second down here as they go back to work after the break. He'll pull it down. Oh, no, the ball popped out. That football must be riveted to your rib cage. How can you let it go? At least they fell on it.
Well, ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep 2 hands on the ball as well. And they're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
Smart move to keep it on the ground.
And this is a perfect situation. This is a situation, if you asked me to be in before the game, the coaches would have been in heaven. I got the football. I got the lead on their side of the field. Nice gain on 1st down. Same exact script. Do it again. Run the football, run the clock, let that thing tick down. And if we add points, we add points.
They're in control. The clock is their friend. You'd have to expect another run here on 2nd and 6. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Really nice run there. Good, solid pickup, and they'll move the sticks for the 1st down. You already have the lead. Scoring is always good, but milk the clock, and it will be your friend. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling.
That's got to be demoralizing if you're the defense. You're trailing. You need to get the ball back. You got to get off the field, but you can't stop the run when they're going between the tackles. This defense is going to have to get a lot more physical, especially in the middle.
Slams ahead. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. If they can pay off this 3rd and goal with a touchdown, it might be getting a little tough to swallow over there on the other sideline. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Razorbacks!
And, you know, late in the games, offenses sometimes get conservative when they got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got another score added to the lead. Now you're trying to salt this game away.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. He'll bring it out. It's Henderson. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Here comes that Alabama offense. After standing on the sideline and watching that long touchdown drive, they really need to put something together to give their defense a rest.
And that's a real thing, man. Like, you played a lot of plays, you get worn out.
Holds it in on the left. And he's running in the open. And he takes this one into the end zone, and all of a sudden, we've got a chance at a finish.
And listen, still a ways to go. But great job by this offense getting you back in the ball game. Now, we got a one-possession game. We've got our score. We did what we're supposed to do. Now, how do we get this stopped? Now, the defense has to come up big and get me the rock back.
Getting set for the point after. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. If only it were always this easy for the offensive coordinators. One play, big chunk yardage, put points on the board just like that. They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football.
And this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time, when you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
On the move, it's Jackson. 1-step wrap, 2-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Looking downfield, it's Green. Getting some heat. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waning moments. That could be a costly play. This is a 3rd and long. Here's the handoff. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Timeout called by the defense, and there are only 10 seconds left in the game. And the Razorbacks decide to punt it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. He'll get it out to about the 20-yard line, and that's where they'll mark him down. Got to get everybody lined up quickly, time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. He'll come out throwing on first down. Dances away from the heat. Trying to escape and get it himself. He's off to the races. That will be the final play as they make the stop, and the clock has expired here. You're going to hear guys after this game say, got to work harder, got to be more intense. You know, sometimes the harder you try, the worse it gets. And it seemed to me that's what happened out there today.
Yeah, it just never really got into a rhythm for this team. There's no doubt they've got a lot of very talented players on both sides of the ball. So, David, I don't think